Hi, my name is Megan Lawrence. I actually just graduated from Illinois State University, but I'm not officially graduated, so I was able to walk at the ceremony, but I actually have one class left to take, and that's actually this class. So there was some mess up with my classes with my advisor early on, so this is the last class that I have to take, and then I am officially graduated, so that's really exciting. I am graduating or graduated from Illinois State with my major in middle level education, so specifically middle school. And with a middle school teaching license, you have to choose two subjects or two specialties. So my specialties are language arts and social studies. I used to be language arts and math, but I am not the biggest fan of math, and I decided I probably shouldn't do math if I'm not interested in math, but I've always been interested in English and reading, and social studies I always found so interesting because I love history. So I thought, why not teach the stuff that I like? Um, when I lived on campus, I lived there for 3 years actually. So I lived in the dorms, specifically Wilkins, for 2 years with my best friend from high school. And then my third year living on campus, I was actually an RA in Watterson Towers. So that was an amazing leadership experience. And I learned a lot about how to interact with people and to kind of take on responsibility. So that was really cool. Since I've graduated, I am currently looking for a full-time teaching position. It's definitely been a challenge, and it's hard to keep up and making sure that you're checking websites constantly and just trying to make sure that you're staying proactive. But I've had a couple interviews, and I'm really hoping to get this position at Crystal Lake, so that'll be close to home, so fingers crossed. I am from Algonquin, Illinois, which is in the northwest suburbs of Chicago, kind of close to Elgin, that kind of area. So I live at home. So I live at home with my mom, my dad, my grandma, and my younger sister, Barbara, who actually just graduated from high school. So we both got to graduate at the same time. So that was kind of cool. What's nice about living at home now is we actually converted like the basement into my bedroom. So this used to actually be my dad's office, and we moved him across the basement, and now this is my bedroom. So I kind of have my own separate space from them, which is nice now that I'm graduated and will be living from home. I have two dogs, Nico and Leah. Nico's a Weimaraner, and he's 11 years old, and Leah is a Shepherd Pit Bull mix, and she is 7. Some hobbies, some interests of mine. I was in choir and in musicals in high school and middle school, and I loved that so much. I have my black belt in Taekwondo. I haven't done it in a couple of years since I graduated high school just because of college and jobs and everything. But yes, I have my black belt, so that's awesome. And I lived in California for 8 years of my life. I was born here in Illinois, and then when I was 1, my family moved to California because my dad got a job working for DreamWorks, which was awesome. So we actually lived there for 8 years, and then with the whole recession and everything, they had to let him go. So we actually moved back here because most of our family lives here anyways. So I've been here for 13 years now. The reason I'm taking this class is again, it was my last gen ed that I had to take in order to graduate. And in general, I found that this class seemed really interesting. I don't know a lot about financing, which kind of scares me now that I'm graduating college and am moving on into the real world. So I think it's very important to be prepared and know how to finance properly and efficiently, since I'll be going into the real world and eventually having my own place and moving away from home. So I feel like this class will be very helpful in helping me be successful in the future with financing and just life in general. So yeah, thank you.